business is business. You've got to create. You've got to create this. You've got to create. You know what I'm saying? You can't just let these, because the two guys that are fighting for that interim belt are bums. They can't. I always look at the game, the fight game, or the UFC, and it's like, I always wonder to myself why. Sometimes I wonder to myself why it's never broken through that next level. Why no one before me has ever got to that next level? Because they're all dog shit, and I don't mean like that. They're not. They're sloppy, messy, chinny. It's not pretty to look at, and it's the same with these two clowns, two bums fighting for an interim belt. They should be very, very happy that I'm chilling out, taking a break, and they have this little chance to think that they're up there. But in reality, they're nowhere close. They'd both be knocked out stiff, both chinny, both wild, too sloppy. Listen, whatever. I'm chilling right now. I have my eyes on one thing, and that's Floyd Mayweather.
Okay, so
that's the thing I have my eyes on.
Let's talk about Floyd now. Let's finally address this. So, it starts...
I'm sitting in the house. Floyd offers 15 million.
Yes.
Then Dana offers 25 million. I'm sitting in my house watching the millions go up. Like, this is all right. This is all right.
Right. Where does it stand right now?
We've got to get, me and Floyd have got to get together and talk and figure it out the same way him and Manny figured it out. Once we come to a number, once we come to a set number that I'm happy with, he's happy with, then we go to the customers, then we go to the promoters, the buyers, and then we get it done. So that's next. So I'll go to Vegas, I'll handle the commission, or we'll figure that situation out, and then we'll come to a dotted line, and then we'll go. But this is happening. You talked against this. You thought this was never happening.
No, no, no. What I said, just to be clear, and this isn't about me, I thought that the mainstream media who spoke about it the Monday after your win over Eddie Alvarez wasn't paying respect to the moment that was created at Madison Square Garden. I said, wait a month. It doesn't need to be talked about right now. That's all I was saying. But I've also said that it's being explored, which is what you're saying as well. But so tell me this, when you're going to Vegas, when you're going to go out there, are you meeting with Floyd? Is that set?
You know, only on Saturday I decided I'm going to go out there. Everything's good on the phone and that, but I need to go out there and really be in there and just get it. Because since that last fight, since Christmas, since everything, I've been celebrating, I've been toasting. So I need to get my skin back in the game fully. I've been in the game from a distance, but now I'm going to get back in and get everything set up. But that fight was more than just being explored. That fight has been in the works a while now. So look, there's a lot of steps to get through to get the fight done. But it's the fight to make. It's the fight that people want. It's the fight I want. It's the fight I know. I'm confident going in there. I've got the reach. I've got the youth. I've got the confidence. I've got the unpredictable style. You can't prepare for a style like me. So a guy said to me, why conquer one world when you can conquer two? So I'm going to go conquer two worlds. And at the end of the day, it's another day for me. Like, in all honesty, it's another day. I get a phone call, hey Conor, you're fighting a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Okay. Hey Conor, you're fighting a Taekwondo black belt. Okay. Hey Conor, you're fighting a UFC world champion. Okay. Hey Conor, you're fighting boxing's pound for pound #1. Okay. It's another day for me. I get a phone call, I get the style of the opponent, the way he fights, and then I prepare to fight him. It's another fucking day for me. So that's it.
Could you make this fight without the UFC?
Sorry?
Could you make this fight without the UFC?
I mean, I believe so. With the Ali Act, I believe I can. I believe if, especially now there's offers on the table, but I think it's smoother, we're all involved.
Okay.
I think we're all about good business. I've done great business with the UFC, with Dana, with everyone. I think it's smoother if everyone just gets together, we get it involved. But again, everyone's got to know their place. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
What do you mean by that? Everyone has to know their place.
I mean, everyone's got to know their place.
What does that mean?
It's not like...
Who are you referring to?
There's Mayweather promotions, there's the UFC, and now there's the newly formed McGregor promotions.
Oh.
And we're all in the mix. So that's what I'm saying. Nobody's my boss. I know Floyd likes to say, Dana's my boss in this, and he decides. Hell no. Nobody decides this. If they let people go fight jiu-jitsu tournaments, they can't stop me going to fight a boxing fight. So obviously it's smoother to do it all together, but look, everyone's just got to know their place, and everyone does know their place. Low-key, everyone knows their place, so we'll figure it out.
So Dana publicly said he'd like to offer you $25 million and Floyd $25 million. What do you make of that that split and those numbers, do those seem fair to you?
I'm happy that there was an offer made. I'm happy that he made the offer. We're getting there. We're moving up. First of all, I was like, this is never going to happen. He done an interview, it's never going to happen. Now there's an offer on the table. It's still not there yet, but it's closing in on it. But I believe this is the first. If Manny and Floyd done $500 million, I believe this one, cross sports, never before seen. This is the first $1 billion fight. So people's got to pay for a $1 billion fight. So it's getting there. We'll see.
What would you like for it? Can you give us a number? 100 million, 200 million? What do you think is fair for you? Because he continues to say that he's the A side, right? So you need to kind of come a little lower. What would you like? Tell us your terms.
He's the scared side. Let's be honest. He's not trying to have a real fight. He needs rules to protect him. I don't need rules. So he can say he's this and he's that, but in reality, he's scared shitless. He is scared shitless. If I decide to just fight him straight up, fuck the UFC, fuck MMA, fuck boxing, fuck sports fighting. Let's just say we fight. It'd be the easiest fight, you know what I'm saying? It'd be the easiest fight ever. So he can say what he wants and he can try and promote what way he wants and he can try and pick up his net worth. It was a nice little play where he crossed my net worth to his net worth, even though that net worth is completely wrong.
Yeah, tell us what it is. What is it? Can you tell us for the record?
Worth?
Yeah.
Figure what Forbes figured, and then figure more. That's a Jay-Z quote.
Okay.
I hit the Forbes is, look, you see, don't worry about what my net worth is, but it's certainly not that. But it was a nice little play by him. I'm enjoying the little game we're having back and forth. I can't wait till we get it done, and it's like, there's the date. Let's get the fans wild for this, and let's go and have a proper knock. Under specific rules to keep you alive.
Do you genuinely believe, though, that he wants to get this done? Like, do you think that he really is going to try hard to make it happen?
I'd love to believe that. I do think that. We'll see. As I close in, as I get the Nevada boxing license, as I close more in on him, we'll find out then. But it's very hard to go back now. It's very hard to go back now. Because I'm hunting now. So we'll see. I hope so. I believe so. I'd like to believe so.
What do you think the chances are of it happening in 2017?
I believe it could happen by the end of this year. I believe it will happen by the end of this year or early next year.
Okay.
I believe either side of that, it will happen.
And now, what do you say, like, when you listen to, like, the old school boxing commentators, they literally laugh when this topic is brought up. What is the path to victory? An honest question. How do you beat Floyd Mayweather?
I've been listening to laughter all my career.
Yeah.
I've been listening to them laugh my whole career. They've been laughing. What, an Irishman win a Cage Warriors world title? Hell no. You serious? An Irishman? An Irishman win a fight in the UFC? Hell no. Laughs all around. An Irish, okay, you gotta win. Now he wants to win a world title? Hell no, he's all talk, he's all hype, he's a joke. Laughter all around at the Joker. Then the Joker goes and wins the world title. Now he wants to win a second world title. More laughter. Listen, I don't know, the sound of laughter and the sound of doubt motivates me. So I'm enjoying that. I seek that. I don't feel no doubt or I don't feel that going and fighting any of these other UFC bums right now. They need to rise up. Right now they're down there. I've got this situation where people are truly doubting me like they doubted me at the very, very beginning. And that's motivating for me. That's what's going to drive me to the gym when I need to go to the gym and to put in that work to get that win. So that's where we're at right now.
When you envision the fight, do you see stopping him?
My fist is bigger than his head. Seriously. He's a Malteser with eyeballs.
49-0, never been knocked down, never been knocked out.
I know every single shot he's been hit with. I know every single shot he's been hurt with. I know southpaws have caused him a hell of a lot of trouble. I know everything. Trust me. I don't care what rule set it's under. Most people don't know shit about fighting. I'm gonna teach him about true fighting. And that's it. I land one on the dome, anywhere on the dome. He's gonna know about it.
And so for you, is it fair to say that of everything out there, any opportunity, this is what interests you most? That's fair,
100%.
Right? Okay. That's 100%. What you're gonna explore, that's what you want.
100%. I believe the next time I step into a combat arena will be through the ropes. wearing 10-ounce or 8-ounce gloves. I believe so.
So if you say that this will happen end of the year or early next year, that will be around a year since you last competed. You love to compete. Can you sit on the sidelines for that long? Can you do that?
Tell you what, for 100 million, I'll sit for another year. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm twitching sometimes.
Yes.
But you know, fuck it. This is historic. Fighting Khabib, what the fuck his name is, Tony, Donkey, Jose, fighting these, even Woodley for the third. It's not this. Sometimes you've got to be patient with situations, and I feel this is one of them. Plus the situation around me, he's about to have a baby. I'm looking forward to that. You know what I mean? I'm in a different mindset right now, so I'm happy. Everything seems to be just working perfectly for me, so the little bit of weight is not too bad. I'm okay with it this time, for now.
So it could be 2 years since you fight in the UFC again. If you go through this waiting period, and then you have the fight, and then you take a break. I mean, we could look at an extended period of time. Are you worried about what would happen to your belts?
No. Like I said, no matter what they try, they've already stripped me and won. They've already tried to do this and tried to do that. Like I said, my shadow looms large over that. I am that promotion. There's more people here than is currently at the UFC event right now. That should tell you everything you need to know. So they can try and fake all this other shit. Look, it means nothing. But once I get back, once I crack in again and I decide, okay, I'm back, I'll be back the way I was back, and I'll be continually competitive again. I'll be back active.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, I fought a hell of a lot of times that last time. You know what I'm saying? Since the ACL surgery, fight. It's like, I'm 28 years of age, Ariel. I'm only young. I'm only a young pup. So I'm only entering. I'm not even in my prime yet, I don't feel. So I'm only entering into it. So as far as saying it'll be 2 years for the UFC fight, I don't see that. I feel the Floyd situation will happen, and then I'll be rolling back in. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. Look, we'll see. We'll see what happens.